All right, guys, let's get rolling. We may have some bad news today, but hopefully it's good news.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine. From pain it's a blessing, new focus, no guessing. Just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts. Never waste time, you got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off, what do you like? Make a dream job, no 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And all the doubters, they're just downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. What's going on, everyone? I seen where are we at here? Dave Collins there posted the old 5-minute was better, so I threw it on there for a second. If you caught that, I'm sure you guys did. Anyway, what's going on? What's happening? What is today? What is today? I don't even know what today is. Tuesday? Is today Tuesday? Yeah, I think today's Tuesday. I'm all lost. Yesterday, oh my gosh, I was so busy trying to put the server and stuff together, and then today we got a power outage scheduled. Yes, there's going to be a power outage scheduled in about 2 hours. The power is going to go out for about 3 to 4 hours, so that's going to be horrible. It's going to be horrible. Lousy. Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about GPUs, because ultimately, you know, how will GPU mining be after Ethereum is gone comes down to how many GPUs are on the Ethereum network. So we're going to kind of look at that a little bit here. Also, you know, so many other factors that we can't calculate, like how many people are going to actually shut off their rigs? How many people, you know, are actually going to, you know, get to the point where, you know what, this actually makes sense to shut it off? Because we talk about that various times. Anyway, let's do a roll call, see what's going on, what's everyone's up to, and go from there. So let's scroll. Oh, we didn't roll the intro. We always miss this. So let's just do that. Let's roll the intro, guys. Huh? Intro is rolled, so smash that subscribe button, thumbs up, bell notification if you're just tuning in or you're not yet subscribed or anything like that, because why aren't you subscribed yet? Why? All right, so Gregory, Dave Collins, Gerald Grey Bear, what's going on? OG Mac, my best friend, what's happening? Martin Haybrook, Welco, K-Rez, Crypto Nico, I thought that was Kryptonic for a second, I messed up. Stonks, Nicholas Creed, Paul Doherty, Lousy, Dave Collins, Hugo Down, what's going on? Bones the Miner, what's happening? Bones, what's going on? My best friend again, Space, is that Space? Yeah, it's Spaceman V. Almost messed me up with that V. Paul Doherty, did you hear Ethereum is going proof of coverage? What? Is that a thing? Is that a late April Fool's joke? What's proof of coverage? We're going to look at that in a minute here because that's interesting. Everyone talk about ETH2 and everyone is on ETH still. No one is prepared for this. No one is prepared for it. You are 100% correct. Everyone thinks you can just swap to a different coin. You can just do this. You can do that. That's not what's going to happen. GPUs will literally die. And for how long? We don't know. Now, they're not going to die completely. You know, don't get me wrong. Don't say, hey, you know, GPUs mining is going to die. All the coins are going to die. No, that's not what's going to happen. People are still going to mine. Obviously, you need mining on GPUs for Raven coin and all the other GPU mineable coins to be alive, to validate those transactions and stuff. So what we're actually talking about here, like most residential miners are going to be affected after Ethereum is gone. It's just no brainer. It's going to happen. Things are going to change. And unless you are, you know, have your own huge solar farms, you're not paying for power, your solar farms are paid off, you own power supplies like massive farms and stuff, you're going to be in the red. And when you're in the red, when it comes to mining, you are better off to shut your rigs off, buy the coin for the same amount of, you know, money that you would have paid for your power bill, and you would end up with more coins than mining it. So saying it's going to pump or something has no relevance whatsoever. If you can get more coins for the same amount of power by buying it than you can through mining it, it makes 100% more sense to actually straight out buy the coin and shut your rigs off. That's the bottom line. That's the way it is. So, yo, Rabid, what's going on? Did you prepare for this with CPU mining? That was epic tactic. No, I didn't. I just really love CPUs. And then moving forward, CPUs are not going to be affected by this. Well, you know, in theory, because of everything is changing. But, you know, if people go out there and see CPUs are in the green and they start buying CPUs, obviously the same thing will take place. It'll raise the difficulty and you're in the same boat. But I'm curious about what's going on with that proof of coverage thing with Ethereum. So we're going to Google that here in a minute. I do want to point out a few things. I was going to release my video right now, but I didn't. So I went live instead. I might release it tomorrow. But I did build my server rig yesterday, so we can actually have a quick peek into that right now. Let's have a look. Where is it? Camera engaged. Oh, yeah, there's the camera, guys. So here is my server. Bam, down there. So up here is my workstation. Down there is the server I put together. See that? Oh, let me get over there a little bit easier. So that's the server I pretty much put together there. So we're going to take this off, and I'm actually running it through my workstation. So I can just pull this up, as you can see. I'm going to utilize that. So you can see it there, but I'm just going to go to the actual capture card here so you don't have to see any of my desktop. So bam, there we go. So I'm running it through my actual PC through my capture card. So they're side by side. I had another keyboard and mouse, and here I am. So this is my server PC. So what am I going to do with my server? Well, honestly, I shut Pulsar off. I find out when I play games and stuff, it reduces my connections and everything on Pulsar. So I got my Pulsar wallet staking. We already hit a block sometime last night. I got my mining payout. So right off Pulsar, this thing in under 12 hours has already made over $2. So like $2.50. I don't know what price of Pulsar is, but usually we hit like 3 to potentially 5 blocks every single day. So that's like almost $10 a day right there just through staking Pulsar. I do have this thing mining. I'm downloading the Chia node again, so I'm going to have Chia farming on here. I do have extra resources, whatever threads are free. I got my CPU mining over here on that thing. I also got my GPU doing some Aeon. Now I do need some tweaking. This thing should have about 300 and some souls. I'm only at like 164, but you know what? I'm in no rush to get rolling on that. But I have a lot of tweaking. But other things I do want to do with this server, I'll turn the thing off one more second so we can get back to this. Where is it? Bam. So we're back on my main desktop here so I can show you that it's actually running on my main desktop. I just have my card to it to make it full screen for you guys. But on top of this thing, so if you're unfamiliar, the profit calculator, you know, sometimes Yatacoin tends to come up in first. Yatacoin has low difficulty and stuff. And the only way to really solo mine Yatacoin is to run your own pool. So I'm going to install the Yatacoin CLI wallet, go through all the process here, set up my own pool, and then I can solo mine Yatacoin. And because the network hash rate is fairly low, it may become, you know, very profitable in doing so. So I'm going to be setting up mining pools, you know, nodes. If I ever get, I can't really, this thing isn't good enough. Well, it is. This can 100% run a couple Flux nodes, but the internet, I don't have the right internet speeds to accommodate a Flux node. Also, I only have like 15 Flux and you need 1,000. So if I ever do get 1,000 Flux, then I'll just have to like rent a VPN or VPS, depending how much they cost. I don't really know. I think you can get them for a couple dollars a month, but I'm not 100% sure. But, you know, eventually I want to try to get into a Flux node, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so the server is up and running now. Everything's good to go. This is on its whole entire entity. So anything staking, anything that I used to have on my workstation running in the background or anything will freeze up my workstation resources, and I can have everything pretty much rolling through my server right here. So that's a big bonus right there. That's awesome for the, you know, that extra passive income, staking, any nodes that you can do yourself. Honestly, do it yourself because you don't have to pay those extra fees and all sorts of stuff. Logo the desk. I can't logo the desktop background. I can't do it because, as you can see down here, I don't have the right screen on now. But as you can see down, actually, I can just go to my actual capture card again. So let me just hit that. Boom. So if you see, it's so weird going through different two mice here right side by side. But I have to activate Windows. This is the free version. You can't personalize it with the free version. So unless there's a trick to do it. Maybe there's a trick out there to do it, but I wish I could personalize this. You know, I'm going to call it Rabid's server staker or something. That'd be cool to personalize it, do something cool on this for a background, but it's not activated. So I can't do any of that fancy stuff on it. And I'm not paying for Windows because they just rip you off like everybody else. What's that Yada or something you said? Yatacoin. I don't know what it's at right now though. Let's just take a look. We can go to the CPU mining calculator right here and see where Yatacoin is currently sitting once this loads. So we'll scroll down. Yatacoin, where is, I'm trying to think what I don't remember what my it runs on RandomX. That's right. So about, no, I don't want that. So running efficiently, you're about 12,600 hashes, 12.6 kilohash. I'm going to calculate what's Yatacoin looking like right now. Broken. I don't know. Something happened to Yatacoin. It's broken. It's saying 411 Yata. So we'll have to look at Yatacoin price right now and see. So it looks like so we got a technical issue happening with the AdaCoin right now, but it's usually coming out in first place in terms of profitability. I do believe it's about anywhere about around $20, $30 a day potentially on a 3900X. So we'll see what happens. Windows keys cost like $10. Yeah, well, I know I did used to do those offer key things, and I've been getting a lot of emails to do them again, but I don't know if you're I just don't want to do those anymore because I don't want anything to happen to my channel anymore. So I'm not doing those type of promotions anymore. But yes, there are lots of ways to get very cheap type of keys. So like I'm aware of that situation. It's just that, the legit way is extremely expensive. Yeah, it is down 44%. Awesome. Everyone's sold. So maybe that's why. Maybe it is only making zero right now. But regardless, I can make a pool. Right now, using anything right now in terms of pure profitability, if you're in the green right now in mining, that's good because the next bull run is coming. 2024, 2025 is the next potential bull run, guys. I see 68 viewers, 25 likes, guys. Hit that like button. Hurry up. I'm just kidding. Take your time. You don't have to. You're not trying to rush you around here, but I am actually kind of in a rush because at any time my internet and power and everything will go out because they are doing scheduled maintenance allegedly in 2 hours. It could happen earlier. It could happen later. I don't know. So if the stream just dies all of a sudden, I lost power, but there is a scheduled maintenance of power. Everyone in town here is going to lose power for at least 3 hours. So that's going to suck. It's going to be so quiet down here too. I don't know what's going to happen. Anyway, regardless, right now we're in a bear market, guys. We're after it. It's to be expected. A lot of people are like, oh, prices are going down. Oh my gosh, guys, this is normal. It happens every cycle. We are in the end of the cycle before the next one starts. So are crypto prices still going to go down? Yes, I really think they are. We are not at the bottom yet. I don't even know. We may see I don't know how big of a drop we'll see, but we still may see a pretty big drop. Could we see 50% less? Possibly. We'll get to that far. I don't really think so. Not this time around, but I don't think we're at the bottom. If we look back in the past here, I don't have any good chart and stuff, so I just do the manual Bitcoin price thing. Let's look at the Bitcoin price and kind of see what's going on in the market. But, I do expect all these prices to start dropping some more, and we're not going to see any big actual bull run happen. We're going to see the odd spikes. Yes, that happens all the time. But we're not going to see the spikes until actually... we'll go to all here. Now let's take a look here. We'll just go back here. So if we look at this, we can see December 2017 is when the 2017 spike was. Now it didn't hit rock bottom till about 1 year later, December of 2018. It took a full year to go from the all-time high to the low before we slowly hit that build. And just like right now, you can see we have the spikes. It goes up, but eventually it keeps going down. Now, the all-time here actually happened in 2021. So let's say, what is that? That's November. So we probably won't see the bottom in theory based on history till the end of this year. We're going to keep having the spikes like we are now. It's going up, going down, but it's still going to drop. At least until, some people are saying April. So it's going to rebound fairly early, and it could because each bull run cycle is getting a fair bit longer. But just judging off this, it took a year to actually hit the bottom on the last one. So judging from the all-time high to the all-time low, expect potentially not till November for the bottom to actually fall into place. So I really do expect a lot more bottom to come. And, the cycle comes in. If you're not familiar with the cycles here, no one really talks about 2013, but that is, when all this stuff started coming in. Bitcoin's first adoption first started back here. So let's kind of do a little rerun for you guys that are new and not sure what's going on here. Let's rewind back to 2013. Here we are, 2013. Now look how small this blip is. 2019, here we are coming in. Bam. Look at that. November 25th, 2013. We're in here. So November, December, we hit this big jump. We went to, $1,100 Bitcoin. That might not seem like much right now, but at the time it went from $109 up to $1,100. You imagine the people are just like, oh my gosh, did that just happen? Yeah. Well, now we fast forward. The next one, exactly 4 years later. Oh, funny how that works, a cycle. How often does Bitcoin have? Every 4 years. So we go from 2013 to 2017. Bam. Here we are here now. Look at that. Here we are, 2017, exactly 4 years later. And look at the jump. This thing, people don't even notice this. If you look at the all-time chart like we were earlier, you don't even see this blip. But look at it. It goes from that little tiny thing, the next bull run hits, bam. Look at that, massive. It makes this thing look minuscule. And we were like, oh, and this is where more people got into it. Like, oh my gosh, more people are talking about Bitcoin. More traders are coming in. Awesome. It just pumps. And then again, you know, it just drops. Now we fast forward to here. This huge all-time high made this thing look minuscule. Now this thing's not even on the chart. You can see where we're going here now. So now, like I said, it took 1 year to hit the low. We could expect anywhere from 6 months to a year again to find the low again. Not financial advice. I have no idea if this is how it's going to play out. But history tends to repeat itself. You ignore everything that's going on with the world, institution, buy-ins, whatever. It doesn't matter. Who cares what they're saying on the news or anybody's doing what? It's following the cycles and everyone's lining up for it. And you know what the funny thing is too? This happened, right? Boom. Oh, banks, institutions talking about it. And all of a sudden this happened. What are they telling you? They're saying, don't buy into crypto. It is too volatile. It's risky, yada, yada, yada. But do you know what's really happening right here? This is the time all those institutions are buying. They're getting in, they're getting their things because they know this is coming. And now they're doing the exact same thing again. We had crypto all over the place. It's getting bigger and bigger. Every cycle, crypto's getting bigger. More people are getting into it. Now we're here and now we're dropping back down. And I still don't think we're at the bottom. We're going to drop more with the odd ups and downs like we saw in the past. But now we move forward to 4 more years, which is 2024, scheduled next Bitcoin halving. Look at the tips here. Minister, still small, but it was huge. Last one was huge, but the next one is going to be way up here. In theory, the next one's going to be here. And here we are, all the banks and everyone's saying, as they're trying to get more into it, though, they are offering crypto now, more wide known. They're still telling you it's volatile. Don't buy into it. The all-time here, even though people got scared when it dropped, is looking like you got a deal when it came to here. This tip here could still look like a deal coming into here. So what I'm trying to say is, you know, we got institutions, we got banks coming in. They're telling you not to buy, but in reality, they're all buying right now. They know this next pump is coming. They're starting to realize and open their eyeballs. So hold on to your crypto. Wait till 2024. Even if things don't look that profitable now, they're going to be very profitable in, well, I guess 2 years away from now. In about 2 years, we're going to be, you know, seeing some massive gains across it, just based on history and ignoring everything that's going on in the world, but not financial advice. So let's actually talk about what we were actually going to talk about in the stream. So what is going on? How many ASICs and everything do you guys think is on the Ethereum network right now? So like that's going to actually determine how profitable GPU mining will be after Ethereum is actually gone. Remember back in 2017, no major backers. Fast forward to now, there are major backers. Yeah, Dave Collins, there's major backers everywhere. But I still think the cycles still play. They get extended each time, and eventually we're going to hit a cycle where we will see bounds up and down, but we probably won't run into the actual winters. Now, I don't think we're going to run into an actual crypto winter like we did in 2017 down to 2018. But after Ethereum, we're going to hit a GPU mining winter. So the crypto and the markets are all still going to be decently and strong, but GPUs on that side, like without Ethereum, GPUs, honestly, guys, I would not be buying any GPUs. And if you did, I would only look for something efficient like A2000s or something like that. Like that's my 100% honest opinion. But when it comes down to it, things are going to look bad. Like literally the top 10 coins could be in the red. And there's factors that we can't calculate, like how many miners are going to actually, you know, be like, okay, I'm better off buying the coin now instead of mining it, because that will be a better option come forward. But remember, residential miners, if you're paying 10 cents kilowatt hour or higher, maybe even 5 cents or higher, you're going to be in the red. You cannot compete against solar farms. You cannot compete against other residential miners that run solar. Like, remember, if you're running solar, you're in a totally different category. You're not paying for your power, so that's a better option. But mining farms, they get super 1 to 3 cent power. They run off flared gas. They run off, you know, they own their own power supplies and power plants. Like, you cannot compete with that. It's impossible. As hard as you want to believe it, you can't. So those guys in GPUs will stay running, no problem, not really have issues. But residential miners that pay like 5, 10 kilowatt cents per kilowatt hour or higher, they're going to have to shut off your rigs. But eventually, you know, let's just look into it. So there was an EIP, and I bring Max Voltage for actually pointing this out because I totally forgot about this. And even though you guys all probably remember this, do you guys remember back when they were talking about 1559? They also had that other EIP that had the chance to potentially eliminate ASICs. And they were thinking about it and debating about it. That was late 2021. That was about March or so. I can't find the exact time frame in EIP. Well, I found the EIP, but I can't find where they're actually doing it. But if we look back over here, here you can see like removing ASICs from the network, EIP 3372 miner modifications to break current ASIC miners. That was in March of 19th, and then a couple months later they evaluate. So March, April, May. So let's say May or June is when they actually decided they weren't going to do that anymore, because the end result was, based on all the stats they have, it wouldn't eliminate that much hash rate. So now you're thinking about it. Wait a minute. May 2021. What was the hash rate at in May of 2021? Let's have a look. So May of 2021, I just got to bring back up network hash rate because I changed it. So where's May of 2021? January, February, March, April, May. So here we are in May. We're already on the incline. And their Ethereum statistics and everything were saying there isn't really, it wasn't worth releasing that EIP because it wouldn't do that much to the hash rate. So they're saying at this point right here, there weren't even that many ASICs online. So the majority of this right here is already 575 terahash, and the majority of that is GPUs. We also had the A10. It released around December of 2020 right here. So this is also when the A10 Pro and everything did start to release. But this is also the release of the 3000 series. And as we heard, you know, you had massive mining farms ordering millions and millions and millions of dollars worth of GPUs. They were buying GPUs. They weren't buying ASIC miners. They were buying GPUs. So we have all this. Ethereum devs and all their EIP guys were at this point here, and they said ASICs wouldn't really matter. You know, getting rid of them, it's not going to really do anything to the hash rate. So that means there's a small percentage of ASICs were actually on the network. And then we just launched into this. So did ASICs come after this? They're all safe. They started building them more, or did, you know, ultimately more and more GPUs? As we know, we had the shortage. It was hard to find GPUs. Everywhere you look, miners are buying GPUs, buying GPUs. There's GPU sales like crazy. So how much hash rate is actually GPUs? That is the question we really need to understand. And even if this was a 50-50 mixture of ASIC to GPUs, that is still more than enough hash rate to at least 5 to 10 times the top 10 coins currently at the exact same time. So just for some reference numbers, you know, past live streams, the past video, I did kind of go through Flux and Ravencoin and stuff. But if you didn't miss those or didn't see them, if all the hash rate, say 50%, so that means 500 terahash coming in out of 1 terahash, and there could be 80% of this could be GPUs. So, you know, we're looking like base case scenario, best case scenario, 50%. That means there's over 60 times the hash rate that could move to Ravencoin. If 60 times the hash rate hits, you're negative, who knows? You're not even going to be mining a coin per day with 12, 30, 80 rigs. Not even one single Ravencoin. That's how bad that is. A 5 times difficulty increase on Ravencoin right now will take you with 12, 30, 80s. I actually have a screenshot somewhere. Let's see if I can find this. Where's my desktop? Right here. Can you guys see that? Let's see if I can make that bigger for you guys. Look at this. So this is like if this was to happen right now. This is 12 by RTX 3080s on Raven. And it's currently making $22.94 a day. 527 coins. Right now, 12 3080s. If a 5 times difficulty, now only 5 times the hash rate hits Ravencoin right now, these 12 3080s are only making $1.17 a day. They went from 527 coins a day down to 105. And that's only with a 5 times difficulty increase. And like I said, there could be possibly 10 times the difficulty to hit all this. So twice as bad as this. And look what 5 times did. Now, this is like a 50 to 60 times increase that Ethereum has at 50%. Remember, this is 50% ASIC numbers here. And if it looks like there's a lot more GPUs than 50%. And if that's the case, look at Flux. Everyone's like, Flux is a nice go-to. Well, Flux has over 100 times the hash rate. that could come in. Ergo has over 60 times the hash rate that could come in. All these coins, there's so much hash rate. I don't even know how else to say it. Like, I want to go through the numbers on every single coin. I only point out, 2 or 3 usually, because those are the go-to peoples want to go. People are saying Ethereum Classic, it's going to take over. Awesome. Well, if you haven't heard of the Jazz Miner, they can mine Ethereum Classic. So you can count 100% of the ASIC hash rate. Actually, I did allegedly hear that there's no firmware available for the A10s yet to allow them to mine Ethereum Classic. So we may be safe, at least in terms of that. And the only GPU that can actually compete with ASICs head-to-head, like the majority of them, like the A10s, if they end up switching, I don't know if they can or not, is the A2000s. Their hash-to-watt ratio is slightly above that. But there is no GPU on the market right now that can touch one of those Jazz miners. Like 550 mega hash for 240 watts. Think about it. That's insane. Absolutely insane. A GPU has no chance against those things on Ethereum Classic. Now, we still have all the other coins because ASICs can't move those. ASICs are going to be going to Ethereum Classic. We know that. If they can get the firmware upgrades. Like I said, I was told that the A10 does not have that. It doesn't have the option to mine Ethereum Classic anymore. But the Jazz Miner can, allegedly. Again, we're looking at Flux. We're looking at these other coins. There's just so much hash rate there. So 70% GPUs, 30% ASICs. Sure scored on. Yeah, Dave Collins, DJ Mines got 4 gigahash farm. And the first thing I did, I shook my head and say that was the worst thing he probably could have done. But you know what? If that's what he wants to do, that's what he could do. I'm not financial advice, guys. If you think, none of these numbers are correct, by all means, go for it. But I'm trying to warn you guys, and I'm trying to say, don't be buying GPUs. I don't think it's worth it right now. Everyone else, I see a lot of comments. Good, more GPUs for me. More GPUs for me. Some people say, no, I don't want any 3000 series. They're not as efficient. The best case scenario, that's true, A2000s. And the comments are, yes, more 3000 series for me, more GPUs. That's the comments, because people I don't think they either don't want to believe what's actually coming, or they just can't believe it. I don't know. There's something going on, but I'm trying to show you guys numbers where things are looking bad. And I know it's getting even harder not to buy GPUs as the prices come down. Now, seriously, think about this. Other people that are selling their rigs, they kind of know what's going on. Why do you think all this stuff is up for sale? And also, I kind of go over this in past live streams and videos. I never really touched it in videos, but right now, if you're trying to dump your hardware, the prices are still above MSRP. So you're getting more for your hardware. If you wait until actually this happens and everyone starts flooding it, that's another thing. I'm just going to wait. I believe more in GPUs more than the KD Box Pro because it has better resale value. Well, it's not going to have any resale value. Once Ethereum is here, there's going to be so much GPUs on the thing. They're going to be 50% under MSRP. You might not even be able to give away a GPU depending on how many people start trying to sell their GPU. So selling them now at a higher price at MSRP or slightly above, you're getting your money's worth. But after Ethereum is gone, guys, those GPUs are going to be worthless. You're not going to be able to sell them. You're going to have to drop your prices so low. You're going to be searching that and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, GPUs are so low in price. This is crazy. This is insane. I'm in GPU heaven. But there's a reason for it. And that reason is because they're not profitable. What's the point of buying something if it's not going to make you any money? Oh, it's going to make money. The coin's going to pump. That's the other argument. Yeah, but you're better off buying the coin with the power that you would have used mining. You'd end up with more coins than mining that coin. So again, the whole theory of it's going to pump is out of the question because you're still losing money mining it at a loss. So it doesn't make sense to buy those GPUs either at that time. So these are kind of things I'm trying to point out to you. And the only GPU I'd 100% recommend if you are still trying to get into it, GPUs and stuff, would be the A2000s because they have the lowest hash to watt ratio or the highest hash to watt ratio and perform on the majority of all the coins. Now, the 6 gigabyte versions, they can't mine something like Cortex or something, but are you going to bet all your money on just a single coin? No, you need to be the most versatile as you possibly can. So that's just numbers I see. I'm not ordering any GPUs. I'm ordering CPUs. I'm ordering possibly hard drives. Chia is still in the green. Just because Chia is only making 60 cents, for $300 worth of drives, making 60 cents a day or something, that's more than what a GPU is going to be making out of Ethereum. So think about it, honestly. The KD box, that thing's only using 230 watts, making $11 a day. Awesome. Or the KD box Pro, the normal KD box is about $6 or $7 a day. But there's other ways to mine crypto. There's staking crypto. There's Pulsar staking. There's going to be a lot more profitable ways to mine after this. Ethereum mining is definitely going to change GPUs forever. So myself, I'm throwing out the red flag and the warning, even though no one else wants to. I'm saying I would really be careful, look at the numbers, and I would not be purchasing GPUs right now. But that's just me. I do have actually, as I say that, then I go, and you know, I do have an order in for A2000s. I am waiting 2 or 3 months for the A2000s because I do have that order in. But like I said, that's the only GPU I'd really go with. It has the highest chance to compete against ASICs on Ethereum Classic, and it has a nice go around across the majority of the coins out there. So they can stay online the longest. And then when you do it, like, you'll probably even have to shut those A2000s off. I really think that's how bad it's going to get. And then, but they can also come on earlier. Now, the factors we cannot calculate is exactly what I said with the used market and GPUs. How many people are, how long is it going to take for people to shut their rigs off? How long is it going to take people to, you know, stop mining, stuff like that? Those are the factors that will determine how everything plays out. Yes, you know, the difficulty will drop as more people come offline, bringing the profitability slightly back up. But it all depends how it goes. So far, it sounds like everyone's saying, you know what, I'm not going to stop mining. I'm going to keep mining. So with that mentality, the difficulty will never drop. And with that mentality, it seems like everybody just wants to lose money. But that's just me. I don't know. So does any of this make sense to you guys before, or are some of you guys just kicking your head against the wall and saying, Rabid, you're 100% wrong, or you don't know what you're talking about? Let me know. If you guys have a total different thing. Oh, Tim Bako said it's not happening in June. Ha, I knew it. I expected that to happen, but that's a good thing. So we got an extension. That's awesome. But I think the main issue is, like, yes, we have an extension, but do you still go buy those GPUs? Even if you had a year right now, I don't think you're going to ROI anything if you buy anything right now. Like, depending how long you have. If you still had to the end of the year, I still don't think it's worth buying GPUs. But, you know, at least we're extended. Get everything you have now, ROI'd, paid off, whatever, through mining, especially with Ethereum. Sounds like it's being extended here for sure. We've been kind of talking about this and we knew that would happen. But yeah, awesome. Good news there on that end. But I don't know, guys. I'm just trying to let you guys know what's coming. Things are changing. So don't be going out there and buying GPUs. You know, just because you see someone go out there and say, I just bought a massive farm, doesn't mean you should do it. I really think that was a bad idea, but that's just me. GPUs are too expensive. Well, they are, and they're still coming down, but that's what I mean. Like, everyone's used to, you know, the ×2, ×3 MSRP prices. So now that it's slightly over MSRP, everyone's like, oh, they're so cheap now, I'm going to buy some because they're used to the high price. But still, guys, even if it was MSRP or slightly under, I still don't recommend it. I am not doing that. And there's only, like I said, A2000 is probably the only GPU you should actually look for. I would not go 3070 non-LHRs actually are supposed to be, you know, really good across all the algorithms. They're a nice middle ground, fairly decent hash to watt ratio as well, but you really have to be picky. Don't, just because you see 3080s for a decent price, don't buy them. 3060 Ti's decent price, I still wouldn't buy them. That's just me. I'm just trying to give the warning, guys. And you know what? Someone else can say, you know what? Still do it. It's making money. It's worth it. Ethics extended, yada, yada. Do it. You know, that's all you have to do. You can follow them, but I'm just trying to give some red flags, some warnings, because I feel like a lot of people are going to lose a lot of money soon and not really realize what's going on. Ethereum devs themselves, they even said, you know, they did a big interview actually a week or two ago saying, you know what, people need to realistically start looking at this and realize, like, once they do go POS, and that's like one of the only things I agree with them on, is new miners don't know what's coming. They just see how profitable stuff is and they go out and buy stuff, and next thing you know, bam, it's dead. So be very careful, guys. Do research, do everything, but I honestly think now is not the time for GPUs. But yeah, Tim Bako tweeted out it's not happening in June. That's awesome. Let's look that up, actually. Let's have a look at Bako's Twitter. Tim. I don't even know if I spelled that right. Let's take a look at Tim Bako Twitter. What did he tell us? Where is it? Later than expected. Here's another. That's late. What is today's the what? 1 hour ago. Today I was invited to the pro. Oh, no, that's someone else. Where does he say it? Anybody have an idea or a link? What's this? 20 hours ago. After my DMs filled with questions about them, I added a section on shadow forks to my roadmap. FAQ. Has anyone had deep analysis? Where is it? Today, funding. Where does he say this operation? Hey, RabidMining, matey. Hey, what's going on, best YouTube? What's happening? But still, after all you said, everyone will mine ETH. Hash rate is that. No, I'm not saying don't mine Ethereum. I'm like, if you have everything, I'm saying don't go out and buy new hardware and stuff and, you know, and expect it to be a good investment. If you have it and you're mining Ethereum right now, do it. Ethereum's the most profitable thing to mine. Mine it till you absolutely can't mine it anymore. The main fact I just want to bring attention to is after Ethereum. That's what no one seems to understand is after Ethereum, GPUs are going to be very bad. That's all I'm trying to say. It's very bad after Ethereum once it's gone. Like, who knows when it's going to be gone? We could be here 2 years from now and still saying, you know, Ethereum 2.0 is almost here. They're going to do the merge soon. You know, that could happen. Probably not, but it's a possibility. We're talking about Ethereum devs here. But I'm just saying, after the fact, we are getting closer to when that time's coming. And when it does happen, things are going to be bad. But I can't find his tweet where he said it's actually not happening in June now. Where did he legitimately come out and say not happening? 22 hours. I'll have to look through it later and I'll do a video or something on it. But we'll see. We'll see. Rabid has a point. If you are new, be careful about buying. Yeah, well, I'm just trying to help everybody out. Do your research. Do the numbers. Like, let's just take a quick look here. Like, let's go to what to mine. Like, if you haven't seen me do this in the past, 50%. So 50%, 500 terahash. I got my, let's go here. Let's take in, where's my, I got a hash rate calculator and everything all ready to roll. Let's find it. Where's my hash? There we go. Hash power calculator. So we're just, here again, 50% ASICs. So that is 500 terahash. And we're thinking that that's potentially. So what do we have here in Megahash? In Megahash, we have, what is that, like 500 million? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 zeros. 8 zeros, guys, in Megahash. 5 and 8 zeros. So let's take that to the calculator. I butchered that. So 5 and 8 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to divide that by, say, 100. A 3080 does about 100 megahash. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 5 million 3080s worth of hash rate on there. I know. And people are like, you got to convert it to hash rates. Well, that's where this comes in very, very easily. We have 5 million 3080s to come in. So let's just put 5 million 3080s in. Bam. There we go. Here's all the hash rates. Look at this. Look at this. Now, here's Ravencoin, for example. I'm going to copy this over. Here we have this amount of mega hash. We put this into our calculate thing here. We're going to put this into our mega hash. There we go. 1.97 terahash could be converted into Ravencoin. All right. How much current hash rate is on Ravencoin right now? 3.15 terahash. And there's over 300 terahash sitting on Ethereum. That is a lot more than 5 times of the numbers I showed you. And 5 times cripples Ravencoin to being unprofitable on 12 3080s. You're going to go out and buy 12 3080s to make negative $1 something a day? I don't think so. You're going to turn your rigs off. You're going to buy the coin because you will end up with more coins than you will through mining it for the same amount of power. That's where it makes sense to shut your rig off unless you're running solar or pay like 1 or 2 cents power. This is what things are looking like, guys. Let's take a look at Flux. Flux is a major one. Where's Flux here? I don't even know where Flux is right now, but here's the hash rate that's coming in. Now we have to use this in terms of hashes because souls is like a hash. So we're going to copy this number over, put this into our hash power calculator. Now we're looking at straight hashes. Move that into mega hash or mega souls. There's 395 mega souls worth of hash rate at 50% GPUs. And we're thinking there's more. Remember, this is 50% best case scenario. And there's probably 70 to 80% GPUs. Well, how much hash rate does Flux have right now? 1.61 mega hash. And there's over 395 mega hash of hash rate that could hit Flux. Guys, you know, just looking at these numbers, like I said, it's easy. There's easily enough hash rate here to times 10 the difficulty on all these coins at the exact same time. And 5 times cripples every single one of them in terms of profitability. This is what the end of Ethereum will look like. Now, the factors that we can't counter here are how many people are going to shut their rigs off. Right now, it seems like nobody wants to shut their rigs off. No one's going to do it because all I see is more GPUs for me. I'm buying GPUs. It's not going to happen. Mining to the bitter end, yada, yada, yada. Guys, people are going to shut rigs off, honestly. But how many are going to do it? The factors we can't calculate here is the first week we may see a decent drop. It may take a couple months for the next drop, but I really think GPUs could be in the red. Maybe if start hitting, maybe if they start hitting the pluses, 10 cents a day or something, I don't know, within 6 months, and then potentially we won't see anything decent happen with GPUs until the majority of miners actually shut off or the big bull run comes. And that's in 2024. And what price do these even have to hit to become profitable? Like we saw 100 coins a day. How many 12 by 30 80s was mining a little over 100 coins a day on Ravencoin with 5 times increase. So $1 would be $100, I guess. But like, what was Ravencoin's all-time high? Like, we seriously need a ×5 to ×10 jump on every single coin. If one coin pumps, there's enough difficulty to come in and destroy it. Like, look at Ethereum's price. The block reward is 2. And look at the hash rate it has to be as profitable as it is today. Like, Ethereum Classic needs to hit. Like, the Ethereum Classic has a 5th inning coming up sometime this month here. I think next week, the 20th or something. So next week and a half away, the block rewards are dropping on Ethereum Classic. It's at 28 terahash, and the price is, I don't even know what Ethereum Classic's price is, but it needs to go to at least $1,500 to accommodate most of the hash rate. Like, these are numbers that are looking not good in terms of GPUs. As much as you want to believe that GPU mining will never die, for the majority of residential miners, it will. And it will for quite some time. And yes, eventually it'll get profitable again, but it's going to take some time. But the initial effects of this is going to hit like a tidal wave, like a meteor hitting the earth. Boom. That's what's happening. So, I don't know. Does anyone agree with me? Like, seriously, I'm just trying to bring awareness here because it doesn't seem like anybody really is. And I just don't think the numbers are looking good. So anyway, what's going on here? We got 126 viewers, 50 likes. Smash that like button, guys. Hey, Rabid, come on, say something good. Well, I want to say good stuff. Hey, CPUs are in the green, guys. I'm making like at least $8 to $12 a day on my 11 rigs right now, mining on my CPUs, and they only use 90 to 100 watts each. That KD Box Pro, where is it? Hold on. Where's my ZV? There we go. This little guy down there, that little KD Box Pro right there, that thing's making like over $10 a day off only 230 watts. The gold shell's using 700 watts mining SIA coin. It's only making $4 or $5 a day, but we looked at future pumps because that's a thing a lot of people like to point out as well. The coin's going to pump. So this gold shell HS Lite right now may only be $4 or $5 a day, but based on the SIA coin price, come 2024, if you hodl and sell all those coins, if you didn't see these videos out, I go on through the same thing, so check those out. But this thing could be making $45 a day, $40 to $45 a day if you wait till that. So that means from now to then, this thing will pay itself off at least 5-6 times. The KD Box Pro, that thing will pay itself off, 10 times fold in the next bull run. So there's other ways to mine crypto, not GPUs. That's the main thing here. And there's a lot more efficient ways to do it as well. Other things that I kind of want to bring to your guys' attention as well is power supplies. Are you running efficiently, as efficient as possibly? I guarantee you 90% probably aren't. So if you are unaware about ATX power supplies, their peak efficiency is at 50%. So if you buy a 1200 watt PSU, you're probably running it at 800 to 1000 watts. You're not running that PSU in its efficiency ratings. You should be running that at 600 watts to be getting the most amount. That lowers your power at the wall, running it at its peak efficiency. Now, I know we go through the whole aspect of software power versus wall power, and that's where the efficiencies come into place. Now, when I do all my wall power tests and I'm looking for hash to watt ratios, and some people argue the fact that, well, you need a better watt meter, you need a better this. Guys, it's a watt meter. It tells you how much power you're using at the wall. This is what your power company is charging you, not what the software is telling you, not what's happening between the power supply and the GPU itself. Yeah, those numbers are lower because they're running at either a 95 to 100% efficiency, but your power company is charging you at the wall. And the majority of you guys are running on gold rated power supplies. Some of you are running platinum, which is good. And obviously titanium is the best. But if you're also not running in that peak efficiency range, you're also losing a lot of money. So I do plan on making some videos here on some tips, to help you prepare for, I guess, GPU mining winter or just crypto mining in general. Like I said, running in these peak efficiency ranges, calculating your wall power and not using software power and things like this. There's a bunch of little things that you can actually get your costs down, but it's just little stuff you got to do. What do we got here? The first set of gold shell KD6s just shipped out. Yeah, I seen that. And I got an inside tip that the gold shell is going to be dropping some KD Pros this Wednesday night. I can't remember the time though, but it's happening. They emailed me and said that if I wanted to get one, that's a pro tip they let me know about, because they wouldn't send me one. But they let me know when they're going for sale. It sounds like Wednesday, the KD Pros are going for sale on the Gold Shell website sometime Wednesday night. I can't remember the time zone that they said. I have to go through my email and find out. So if you're in Discord, if you're not in Discord, join that. I'll try to post a link up and I'll get the times for you guys so you guys can be on top of it if you want one of those. But I also have links to Coin Mining Central and stuff. They did say they got they were sold out when I dropped that video, but they did get 30 of those KD Box Pros in yesterday. I tweeted it. I also updated my video description. So try to keep you guys on top of these changes of stock levels and stuff. So I don't know if they're sold out or not yet at Coin Mining Central either, but as soon as things are in stock, they're out fast. So you got to jump on things. RabidMining, the T-Rex beta on their Discord has my 63060 Ti LHR rig getting 15 mega hash more. Might still be tuning. It's hard to tell since it changed a little bit. Awesome. So yeah, maybe I'll try the beta version on inside my server there, see what happens, but I don't know. Maybe that can help fix that LHR broken 3060 Ti I got from MSI. I don't know. We'll see. Are there any questions you guys have? Anything else you want to talk about? You guys want me to rant more about how bad GPUs are going to be soon or what? No, it's crazy. If you guys are just tuning in. We got 136 viewers, 58 likes. Come on, guys. Hit that like button. What's going on? Subscribe button if you're new. Bell notification. Good stuff. You don't want to miss this because I'm Mr. I seem to be am I controversial, guys? How good are CPUs? They're great. Well, it depends what you want, though. A lot of people say CPU mining, they're spec mining, or it's only spec mining. But if you're about privacy, the top dog coin of all cryptos in the entire world, which actually has a bounty on its head of about $900,000 from the IRS, is XMR, and that's a CPU mineable coin. And crypto as a backbone, if you want to go back to legacy and roots, crypto started on CPUs. Bitcoin first started as a CPU mineable coin. So cryptocurrency was founded on CPUs. So you can take it that way. But no, there's a lot of interesting projects now that are using CPUs again, like Raptorium. We got Pulsar out there. Pulsar staking is very cool. What else do we got? I don't know. There's a whole bunch out there. There's Turtle Coin, which is turning into something else weird here. There's Veruscoin. There's Haven, XLA. I don't know. There's a bunch of them out there. There's probably like 20, 30, 40 at least CPU mineable coins. There's AVN, which used to be Ravencoin Lite. Oh, there's a lot of coins out there for CPUs as well. And we do, if you're unfamiliar, there's a CPU mining calculator right here on my website. So you guys, if you haven't checked that out or anything yet, it's still in beta version. We need more feedback from you guys. I'm going to post this in the live chat for you guys. If you want to check out the CPU mining calculator, we're getting that together because it's really hard to find, profitable coins. I used to always do like weekly tests, but now this should at least make it a little bit easier for everyone. It's kind of like the what to mine when pointing at GPUs to look at profitability on CPUs. Now, once we get enough information on various CPUs out there, we are going to be adding actual tabs. So like, you got a 3900X, click the tab, how many you have, it'll auto fill in everything. There's more coins going to be constantly added. But we just need all the feedback and information on hash rates and stuff first. Right now, you currently got to know your hash rate. And some people ask me, well, how do you know what your hash rate is? Well, you're simply going to have to mine the coin for like 5-10 minutes and then figure out what your hash rate is. That's pretty much the only way at this point. So we are looking for everyone's hash rates, and then we can actually get that all together for you guys. Dero. I heard about Dero. Duro. Is CPU mineable? Homophobic encryption. What the heck is all that about? I heard about it, but I never looked into it. That's quite the description you got there. Duro's better than XMR? Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm late again. What have I missed? Mental Mind in UK. What's going on? What's happening? Hey, is Looney Tunes here? Looney Tune News. Are you here? I never saw him in the chat at all yet. I wonder if he's here. Looney Tune, if you're here, you caught this later, I want to give you a big thank you. So for those of you guys who aren't familiar, we did have the Aeon Crypto Poker Tournament there last weekend on Saturday. And Looney, I was out in like 147th place. Last year I I placed in the top 50th, and I actually got a prize reward, and the time before I just missed it. But yeah, the last tournament I did my absolute worst. I horrible on it. Anyway, Looney Tunes actually got 44th. And then Yashnik sent me a message, and it showed Looney Tunes message where he said, ask for my Aeon address, because he said he got 44th place, and he actually donated his winnings to me. So that was 150 Aeon right there. So Looney Tunes, if you're out there, you see this later, when I do see your name, it's Looney News. Yeah, Looney News. Why do I say Looney Tunes? Maybe childhood stuff's coming up, Looney Tunes. But yeah, Looney News. So if you're there, I know you're usually always in the live stream. So when I do see you next, I'll give you the shout out in person. But if you catch us later on, thank you very much for donating your actual poker tournament winnings over to me. Awesome. Killer, thank you for putting that together, Rabid. It's Stimulated Fat Cat's the actual dev there, but we've been talking about for a while, and he came in and said, you know what, I can code that for you on your website and stuff. I was like, do it. Let's get it done. We need this because we're testing all the time on CPUs, and CPUs are profitable. Some people seem to be turning them off, but ultimately they don't use that much power, especially if you run them right. Some people like to overclock them. Now, if you run your CPUs into that boost clock, yeah, you're going to be burning too much power. Let's take XMR for an example. I can run at 3.6 and 0.95 volts for 109 watts. Full system, that's your power supply, RAM, motherboard, CPU, everything. Complete full system for 109 watts at the wall. And if, you turn that up to like say 4.2, 4.3 and stuff, and you're running, you're overclocking your RAM as well, and then you run that about 1.25 volts, yeah, you're getting about 15,300 hashes, but you're over 220 to 240 watts full system. Your CPU's using more power, your motherboard's using more power, just a lot more power is being used from anywhere. So you're over doubling your power consumption for only an extra 2 kilohash. And 2 kilohash on XMR isn't really anything at all. Nothing. So think about it. 109 for 12,600 hashes or 12.6 kilohash, 109 watts, or you can get 15.3 kilohash, 15,300 for 220, 240 watts. So there are people that like to run that way because they think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. It's just like GPUs. You want to run the highest hash to watt as possible. You can fit more rigs on the same circuit for the same amount of power and ultimately double your hash rate instead of spreading around all over the place and needing more power and all this other stuff. Efficiency is key when it comes to crypto mining. So, people like that, obviously I can see turn your rigs off because you're not even tweaking them the way you should be tweaking them. But yeah, so there's different ways to run things, and I really encourage people to run efficiently. That's the numbers when I do my tests. I try to throw out the highest hash to watt ratios, the settings I use, everything like that. Can't turn them off. Rabid showed me how to set them to restart on their own. Can't turn how to restart on their own. Yeah, restart on your own. We can run through that if you guys want. I got my capture card here. How is this thing doing? Oh, let's find out. Do we hit a block yet on Pulsar? A discount link for KD Pros would be awesome. Oh, I do have a Coin Mining Central. That's right. I have a Coin Mining Central, $100 off. Any product you want to order, go through the thing. But if you use code RabidMining, so I'll straight up code RabidMining, you do get 100 USD off at Coin Mining Central. I'm just going to type this in chat. So that RabidMining is 100 USD off at Coin Mining Central. I do have links in the description, so if the link doesn't go to the miner you want, you can still just click the link and then search any miner you want. But yeah. Oh yeah, it's RabidMining 100. What am I doing? RabidMining 1. I messed up my own code, guys. I messed up my own code. RabidMining 100. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Mike Baldwin. Good thing you're paying attention and I'm not. RabidMining 100 is the Ardelio off. Crap. I fail. Have you tried mining chain OX on CPU? No, I have not actually. That's interesting. Well, I'm not even sure what chain OX is. So there's a lot of coins, and a lot of you guys are bringing more coins to my attention as well. So obviously I got to try them all out. Eventually we'll get down to a top 10 coins. You know, maybe a top 5 or something. To see, you know, what are the absolute most profitable coins. Again, we're going to have all the hash rates and everything into that calculator, so that'll dictate everything. But no, I have not tried that coin directly. A Discord link for KD Pros. Yeah, Discord. I do have one in my Discord for under ASIC something, don't I? It's for Coin Mining Central though, but where is it? Where's my Discord? Is this my Discord? Yes, that's my Discord. There's Gold Shell. Dang, that's 5K to break even. Yeah, 30 in stock. And then here, do I have my code up in this one? Yeah, here it is. So code Rabid100 grants $100 off. Here's some links to different gold shell type of miners and stuff. Also some S19 XP miners, all sorts of stuff. There are ASIC referrals and codes in my Discord. Will I be able to deduct GPU mining as a charitable donation after the merge? I have no idea. That's a good question. I'm not sure how that'll play out. You can try. I don't know. I have no idea. Speaking of taxes, I still got to do that. Oh my gosh. I got like 59 minutes and the power is going to go out. Oh my gosh. I don't believe we're going to have a 3 or 4 hour power outage at least due to maintenance. We're going to have a maintenance to our power here. So yeah. Bad stuff. All my rigs, everything's going to be offline for a while. Oh, and I was having such a time today. Like this morning, I was trying to render up my video to have it released in time. Obviously, you can tell I didn't release a video today. So I'll either do that later today or I'll just drop it tomorrow morning. But when I was building that server, building the server here, I actually had, what was it? I was rendering it and I ran out of space on my hard drive. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So then I had to turn down the quality a bit and go from 1440 down to 1080 so that it would actually render and upload. So I got that part done. But yeah, I have another hard drive I got to throw into my workstation because it's just getting filled up through all my videos and everything in the past. I'm just filling my hard drive right full. So I got to get more storage installed so I can render videos. I'm right full. Oh, I can still chat in here, but not listen. What? You can't hear, but you can chat? That's weird. What's going on? Interesting. It's new OX on mining pool stats. New OX on mining pool stats. Let's check that out. Let's go to mining pool stats and see what's going on. Mining pool. I think I got to make a dedicated video to pretty much says, guys, don't be buying GPUs because it's about to die. And I'm going to get so much hate mail and feedback on it, but honestly, it doesn't bother me. For every 20 people that gives me hate mail, at least one person potentially gets saved. is all it needs. What do we got here? So OX 0x or OX? Are you talking about OX Bitcoin? That's all that popped up. Chalk spree. I'm sure you have enough hard drive space. Yeah, from Chia. Yeah, true. I could get rid of those Chia drives and have hard drive space. Chain X. Okay, we're looking for Chain X. Chain OX. Hey, Tech Man, what's going on? Chain OX, this thing right here. Is that it? The red symbol? What is this? So we got cool miners. We got some random Chinese IP pool. Oh, you guys can't even see that. Look at that. We got a random Chinese IP pool. So that can't be good. What's going on here? Yeah, there was a big spike and then it dropped to nothing. I wonder what the hash rate is. 115 but 132 network. Is there a staking thing going on with this or just, or maybe private pools? Zerg pools on this. Our plant's on everything. We got Z pools on everything as well. Another Chinese IP pool. And it looks like the price just absolutely tanked. Oh, that's difficulty tanked. Did something happen here? What happened? Difficulty was up for a bit and then nothing. And then we got, yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of this coin, but interesting. I don't know. I'll try it out sometime, see what happens. We'll see. Never heard of it though. I'll just add that to my bookmarks. Done. Check that coin out sometime, see what happens. Shib, Solana, Matic, come on, all on Robinhood. Heck of a news day. Oh, they all went to Robinhood? Too bad Robinhood tries to rip it. Are you allowed to transfer crypto out of Robinhood yet, or is it still theirs? I don't know. I'll get on it. What are you getting on, Mike Baldwin? What I missed? You're gonna get on that coin? You're gonna start it right now? Mike Baldwin was jumping on it already before we mentioned anything about it. No, sell all GPUs and buy ASICs only. I'm not saying sell all GPUs and buy ASICs only. I'm not saying sell your GPUs, but at least hold on to them. If you have to shut them off, I'm not saying sell them. You should at least hold on to them because, as you know, you went through previous winters, or if you haven't and you're unsure, you know, hardware goes down in price, and then as soon as something happens, hardware is expensive. So still hold on to your hardware, and you can eventually just turn them back on again later on. Don't just sell them at a loss and then ultimately have to buy everything again, and everything's going to be super expensive depending what's going on. So I'd hodl the hardware and then just turn them on when you know it gets profitable again. But look into other potential ways to actually invest in the crypto, whether it's buying coins out like SHIB, Dogecoin, whatever. You can actually mine Dogecoin, but we'll see what happens after good old Elon Musk or good old Vitalik tries to get his hands all over it. I don't know. Maybe Vitalik started the whole Doge thing. I don't know. Anyway. I know they have changed algos at some point, so maybe that is what the different drop is from. Potentially, it could have been an algo change. That very well could be. SHIB was listed on a Robinhood. That's why it pumped today. I didn't even know it pumped today. Awesome. Do I have SHIB? Oh, I do have SHIB in here. 17%. Mine might be off, though. Huh. Okay. Cool. Is RTM a buy opportunity? What is it at now? I haven't checked. Oh, RTM's right here. 0.005. It's almost at the point where when I first started mining it. Let's take my platform I use it sometimes off. 0.005. Oh, it's pretty close today. Yeah, when I first started mining it was 0.004. Yeah, I definitely say you can get some discounted RTM right now, that's for sure. What was it? Yeah, when I first started mining this, it was at 0.004, but the difficulty, is the difficulty going down? Let's take a look. Where's the calculator here? Where's Ghostwriter? 3,123, 3,555 for 3,900X is putting, Yatacoin's back. 426. So it's Yatacoin on a single 3,900X is looking about $1 a day. That's before power. You can add your power in, so I guess it'll use about 109 watts. So we'll put power in for that. We're going to use 10 cents per kilowatt hour. 10 cents, calculate after power. So it's about 76 after power, $1.02. So yeah, I'm going to get a pool together. Slap it onto the good old, you know what? Where is it? This thing. Slap it onto the server here. And then I can solo mine myself some Yatacoin. But this is saying 0.002. Someone said it crashed hard. Let's find out. Where's the Yatacoin price? Yatacoin price. Yatacoin price. Yatacoin price. 0.002. That's actually not, it didn't go down that much, did it? It's hanging in there. 14-day. I guess it's down. It's down. Not much volume though. What is this? It's like, this looks like Mario blocks. Boom, boom. Oh wait, where's my little button things? Yeah, here we go. Check this out. It's like Mario. Huh? That worked out not bad. That worked out not too bad. 2K of Ethereum gets you 400K RTM. Yeah, but what if imagine if, that's the other thing. Like I know everyone's talking now. I am not a very good trader, and again, anything I say is not financial advice. Always do your own research, but really think about it. Think about this logically. Now, Everyone right now is already talking, you know, Ethereum's going to hit 10,000 USD, right? Okay, awesome. So I don't know. I can't remember what its USD all-time high was. It 4 or 5,000. I know it hit about 6 or 7 Canadian. I don't know what that is in USD. But right now it's sitting at 3. So if it hits 10,000, that's what? 369. That's a little over 3x. Everyone's like, oh, 10,000 Ethereum, that'd be absolutely amazing. So you times 3 your price. But you know what? Raptorium sitting at 0.005. It did peak to 8 cents. That's way more than what you would get in Ethereum if Ethereum hit 10,000. And, you know, Raptorium has the potential to go to maybe 10 cents, 50 cents. What if it goes to $1? That's absolutely insane. But I'm just saying, and I'm not saying Raptorium is going to do these things. Maybe it never sees 8 cents again. But the next bull run, I think it might at least hit 8 cents, even higher. But, you know, there's a chance that this won't happen. But the thing with some of these altcoins, Dogecoin, probably everyone, Dogecoin got a big marketing. It's down to 13 cents when it was up to what, 75 cents or something? I don't even know. So even that, Dogecoin has a potential chance to make you a lot more than Ethereum does. So Ethereum coming in at 10,000 next bull run that people are predicting, you know, is times 3 your money, where, you know, Ravencoin could times 5, Dogecoin could times 6 or so, Raptorium could times 10, times 15. There's a lot other ways to make more, but these obviously are, you know, a lot riskier than putting something into obviously Bitcoin, Ethereum, because it's expected next bull run both of these coins are definitely going to go up, and it's a safe bet. You're going to make money buying into those, hands down. You know, it's a no-brainer. But there's potential to get a lot more, and this is where the greed comes in. We all know everybody's greedy. If you weren't greedy, you wouldn't have been buying so many GPUs to mine more Ethereum and ultimately kill your own profits because the difficulty went up. Sorry, guys. You hurt your own profits. That's the truth. But, you know, there's other ways to get into it. So I'm very curious, you know. So if Raptorium, does it hit 8 cents again? Right now it looks dirt cheap to buy, but I can't guarantee it's going to happen. I'm not trying to pump it. I'm not trying to, you know, make you buy it or anything. I'm just pointing out theories here. But by 2024, I think there's going to be, you know, a lot of potential coming through these coins here. 0.01 SHIB is possible if they keep burning it. Oh, yeah, I forgot there's a SHIB burn thing happening. Can you imagine SHIB hitting 1 cent? Oh, my gosh. There's going to be a lot of happy people bouncing around. Guys, that's it. All of us start buying and mining SHIB. I'm swapping all. I don't have any Ethereum because I'm solo mining, but let's move everything into SHIB. We're not greedy. We're just needy. Yeah, that's true story. Very true story right there. There's something else. Oh, yeah. I found that breakout board and stuff. So hold on a sec, guys. Remember the other day we were talking about the light on power PSUs and then versus the HP PSUs, and they use a different common thing. And there's now a ZSX board for those cheap light on. And the main reason for those light on PSUs is because you can get them for $20 to $40 on eBay. But Parallel Miner, links in the description, do have the actual ZSX boards for those. So I'm going to find one now and show it to you guys because I actually found them. I was bugging me. I couldn't find it in the other stream. Oh, I thought I lost them again. Okay, here we go. What do we got here? All right, I got to switch to my camera and kind of go through this stuff. So give me a second. Where's my camera? Right there. All right, so let's start with This versus this. So on my left, coming in at 1200 watts on 240 volt or 800 to 900 watts on 110 to 120 volt, we got the HP server power supply. Oh, I don't have like some crowd cheering button. That's not set up. Sorry about that. But anyway, we got this one here, and you can see this is the common type of slot operation. If it focuses. And that's a slot on that. Now here's a cheaper light on. So here's a Dell power supply, not light on, I guess Dell. This is 750 watt. I believe this is the 94% efficiency one as well. But look at the slot difference. It's just a little tiny thing right there. Little tiny guy. So I'm going to actually find, there's a ZSX board. So these are the normal ones. This is an X11, which is for the HP power supply. This one's from nerdgears.com. I also have a code of RabidMining, grants 2% off anything there. This is the parallel miner. X11, this is the amp version. It has your power intake 100% efficiency, so that everything after this is actually the efficiency of the power supply that you would see at the wall. But this is from parallel miner. This is your X11, but you can see how this would not fit into that tiny slot. So we got, if I can find it, I guess I'll show this weird thing too. I don't know if you guys seen this. So have you guys seen this? Who could tell me what that is? Anybody know what this unit is? This is actually a power supply for HP server power supplies for mining Chia. You can fit up to 50 hard drives on this server power supply breakout board. So yeah, there's that for you. I got a box full of cabling and stuff for it. I haven't used it yet, obviously. I don't have that many hard drives. You need 50. This is for that Chia thing. You can see all the SATA cables. So it goes from 4 or 6 pin to a whole bunch of SATA powers for the Chia driving hard drives. Anyway, that's not what we're here to look at. I drop all my power supplies everywhere. Put that down. Put that down. Well, look at this box. Kinda. I need the light over here. There you go. So here we have the little tiny breakout board. So I gotta actually open them up. Open sesame. It's not opening. Come on. Open. Ouch. I think I broke a tooth on that one. Good thing you guys can't see what I'm doing now. I can't get these things open. That's crazy. There we go. All right. Wiring guide. Oh, you got QR codes for wiring guides. I haven't seen that before. That's kind of weird. Okay, here we are. So here is a ZSX breakout board for that little Dell power supply. Here you can see how it, obviously the pins are different. It looks like there's a QR code here for a user manual and wiring guide on it. So that's kind of neat. But yeah, this is just ZSX amp board for that light on. So I'm actually going to plug it in and take a look. Get in there. Oh, that's the wrong board for this. I'm just kidding, guys. It's not. It fits. Just messing with you. There we go. There's the light on Ordilio with the ZSX amp. No, this is just the ZSX. It's not an amp. But yeah, you got the breakout board, the fan controller, everything. Now for these little tiny cheap Dell power supplies. And again, the main selling thing for these ZSX boards are, Parallel pretty much told me that it's because you can get these power supplies on eBay for very, very cheap. This is an 80 plus platinum power supply, 750 watt. This parallel miner does sell the 750 watt, but you can get like 1200 watts and 1500 watts for like very, very cheap on eBay. So, but yeah, the main thing is this ZSX board. You got your remote ATX, everything on this thing. So awesome. Okay, where's my button there? CV1 off there. So I just want to point that out because we were kind of looking for that last time and I found it. So I wanted to show you. I got stuff all over my desk now. What's the CPU power rating on the ZSX board? CPU mine okay. I believe the Pico adapter is only 180 watts. I would not recommend CPU mining on that. I would go with the 300 watt Picos or something, because some people, you know, they'd be like, oh, I can mine off this. Awesome. And then they melt it or something. And like I said, some people like to overclock the living, you know, daylights out of their CPUs. And I don't recommend that. But hey, if that's something you want to do, then do it. If you have solar or something, you know, some nice coolers or something on it, then by all means do it. Hey, there's Looney News. Welcome. Welcome, Looney News. I was talking about you. Best unboxing ever. I broke my tooth. Oh, I can't get it out. Oh, it's stuck. Good thing you guys can't see this. But yeah, Looney News. I was talking about you earlier. I don't know if you caught the rewind or something coming in, but Yashnik sent me the message about you donating your winnings over to me. So, you know, thank you very much. 100% appreciated. And I was waiting until I saw you to tell you as soon as I saw you. And now I see you. So thank you. Oh, best unboxing ever. Too cute to boot. Look at the cute little slot. Yeah, the thing is a little tiny slot hub. But yeah, let's take a look. Like, you go to eBay. I don't think I have a link for that directly in this description because I didn't plan on showing it, but I think I do have. Where's parallel mining stuff? Parallel miner, where are you? So I got it here somewhere. Parallel miner, are you in here somewhere? I think it's in here. X15B ZSX board. Yeah, here it is. X15B. If you want to check out one of those little breakout boards or something, there is the link for you guys. I think I butchered that. I put a backslash button. There. Use the second link, not the first one. I got to delete the first one. How do I do that? Remove. Yes, I just moderated myself. Hey, no problem. You're welcome. Love your channel. Hey, thank you very much, Looney News. Awesome. And we watched you play too. So cool. Rabid's Tooth Fund. Yeah, Rabid's Tooth Fund. Oh, craziness, crazy. Imagine the per cap that would be if SHIB were $1. Oh my gosh, you imagine if SHIB hit $1? That'd be absolutely insane. There's gonna be a lot of rich people out there if SHIB hit $1. That's another video I want to make though. Like, honestly, I think there's going to be a lot of millionaires being made come 2024. Because we've been talking about this. Like, look at the cycles. Look how much bigger each cycle has been getting ever since 2013. So, like, honestly, hodl, 2024, guys. Wait till 2024, 2025. As soon as you see some massive jump hits, you know, take some profits. Take it. And you know what's going to happen. A few years, or the next bull run, last one lasted like, what, year and a half, 2 years? So the next one could potentially last 2.5 years again. And then, you know, you will see a dip. So just wait for that. Buy in at a potential dip or bottom again. And then keep that cycle rolling. Eventually, I don't think there's going to be a cycle anymore. I bet you by the time 2028 comes around, because 2024 is next. So the 2028 cycle, either 2028 or 2032. Around that time range, I think we're going to be, you know, at a solid 4-year thing where it's just going to remain fairly constant with the odd dips and stuff. So I don't know. Crypto's going to be growing, and pretty soon it's going to be huge, massive. You can't handle the tooth. That's a good one. You can't handle the tooth. No, I can't. I definitely can't. Wow, I'm late. Craxton, what's going on? Welcome. Oh my gosh. I only have like, I don't know. I might have to wrap this one up soon, guys. The power is going to go off here in like a half an hour. And I got some stuff I got to check and do and stuff before all that happens. And I don't want the power to go out with everything running. I should probably have half of it shut off. Actually, the power can go out with all of it running. It's just that I should have it all shut off and ready to go for when the power comes on. Because you don't want all that voltage and everything smashing into your, being turned on all at the exact same time. BDD, what's going on? BDD. Have a coin. You guys want some coins? Looney needs a whole bunch. There. Looney News gets a bunch. Bunch of coins. 103 viewers, 80 likes. Smash that like button, guys, if you haven't yet. Most of you probably have by now. That's all right. I was late too. See, everyone's late. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Everyone's late. Where were you guys all hiding when I went live the first time? This is the first time. I only went live once. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm debating. I don't know how to present that. Like, we were talking about, let's go back to the beginning of the stream for those of you guys that are still here from the beginning of the stream. What are you guys' thoughts on this, on the GPU mining operation after Ethereum? Like, what? Yes, we hear that sounds like it's extended legitly by Baitco, but what do you guys honestly think is going to happen? Am I running any battery backups? No, I got 0 battery backups. Everything will be off. The house in general is going to be dead silent, off. It's going to be weird. I have to do like yoga or something. I don't know. First nice day, so I worked long. GPU till next year. Yeah, hopefully, but like some people are kind of getting me confused. I'm not saying don't mine Ethereum. Obviously, mine Ethereum. It's the most profitable coin to mine on the majority of GPUs. But I'm also saying actually, that's not entirely true. Do you guys really, who out there mines Aeon? Any of you guys? Do you guys mine Aeon? At all? What if I told you it was more profitable than ETH? Would you mine it? You guys probably don't believe me, do you? You're like, yeah, stop lying type of thing. Let's look at something. I'm curious about something now. Where is what to mine? So let's take that out. Let's take 83080s. We're going to calculate that. 83080s. Obviously, look at Ethereum. $16.55 out their power. Not bad, not bad. What if I told you Aeon could possibly be more profitable? Let's go over here. Okay, we're going to go into here. $9.25. That doesn't sound very good. If you look at what to mine, it's actually 55 fees. So, AeonPool.tech actually only has like 17% fees based on the network. If you calculate that now, that's $19.99. Now, what was Ethereum again? I forget. So that went up $10. That is more after power than Ethereum currently is before power. Dump, bump, bomb. I don't know. Interesting kind of stats there, huh? I threw my 3060 Ti on there. I'm kind of testing out that 30 to see how it works, but I don't know how it's going to work yet because I don't have the overclock settings right. Let me jump into my actual server here. So where's my button? I don't have the button. There it is. Button's there. And now let me just open it up on my screen. You know what? I'll just turn that off and we'll use my screen. We'll use my screen to do it. Full screen there. All right. So if we go into here now, where's my Oh, so weird having 2 mice running here. So if I'm over here, yeah, you can see I'm only running 163 souls right now. So I should be on the 3060 Ti. Should be operating around 300. Do you get anybody ever mine it? I don't even know what settings to use. I should probably crank. Let's see what we can get here. Let's go to my afterburner. Powers, I'm only sitting at 91 watts software, so I'm probably only around 110 watts here at the wall. 75 power limit, like, I don't know. Just give it more power? Does it need more power, guys, or what? Go to my other keyboard, let's give it more power. Bam. What's it gonna do? I don't know what the tweaking, I've never mined this coin, so I want to try it out. 762, you're not doing anything. Come on. Come on. This is that broken, crappy 3060 Ti also. So maybe it can't do any better, even on Aeon. 2200 core here? What's going on here? Tech man, help. You there, Tech man? Have you ever mined Aeon? What kind of settings do you roll with a 3060 Ti? What to mine here? If I go to what to mine, it's telling me 3060 light hash rate. Should be getting 370 hashes, 370 souls at 190 watts. Well, I am sitting at 164 souls at 91 watts. How am I not getting any more power? I put the limit up to 80 also. Power limits, priority, temp limit. Maybe, I don't know, 100% power. Go full power. Something's wrong with this thing. Okay, we're at 100% power limit. You know what? Maybe I need 110% power. This thing is not going up. Look at it, stuck at 91. It went down 89. Stop doing that afterburner pop-ups. What is going on here? I'm stuck at, I don't have a lock core clock or anything going. 36C inside of this thing. Something is not adding up. Something is not allowing it to keep going. I'm at 100% power limit here. Plus 150 on the core. I don't know. I'm raised the core clock to raise power, rookie. My core clock's at plus 150. What do you want me to give it to? Everyone's using overclocks based on the internet settings of 150. I'll go 300. Let's go 300. Bam. At plus 300. I'm still at 91 watt software. It's not doing anything. There's something broken here. Why is this not doing anything? This 36C still. Nothing happened. What is happening here? Yeah, I think I might have to restart it. There's some. I restarted this 2 or 3 times. This is like the same effects. Then I went to bed because it got too late last night, and now the power's going to go up for 3 or 4 hours. So I don't have time to mess with it. That's why I've just been hanging out, not doing anything with it. It's just been sitting there doing its thing until I actually get time to look at this thing. But I was like, what's going on? There's something wrong here. But this is also that 3060 Ti MSI that I said is garbage on everything. Like I could go from 500 core upwards to 1500 core. I can go from 0 memory to 3600 memory, and it will not change past 41 mega hash on Ethereum with the latest LOL miner, where other people seem to be getting like 48 mega hash with a 3060 Ti LHR. So this GPU is really weird. 1660 Ti start core at 1470. Try flux settings. What's the flux settings? I don't know. I never really mind flux. I'm gonna look into that. Try some testing. I think I have to throw that thing on the test bench, but now I threw it into the server, so I have to pull the server offline just to tweak that thing a little bit. That's all right though. Oh, 29 minutes till the power goes out, guys. 29 minutes. It could go out any second. Everything could just die at any time right now. I'll try reclosing the miner again after. I'll give it a reboot. Going to be weird weather this year. Yeah, today it's cold here, actually. Here it's cold. 2 days ago, last Friday, it was like 24 degrees Celsius out. And then today, 2 days later, like now it's, what is today? Well, I guess it's 4 days later, but it's minus 11 or minus 12 Celsius out right now, and it snowed last night, and crazy. 29 minutes, time to do yard work. Sorry, at work was loading stuff. What's up? Nothing much. I was just wondering what type of Aeon settings to use on a 3060 Ti, because everything I do, it doesn't seem to want to do anything. That's Alberta. You get snow in June. That's true. We do get snow in June sometimes. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on. It's absolutely insane. How much is a coffee where you live? $1.49 at the local store here. I don't know what it is here. I'm not sure. I haven't bought an actual coffee. Actually, Tim Hortons, you get ice caps, but they're like 4 something. Maybe we can get ice caps in the wintertime. It's minus 40 outside, and we're getting a iced coffee. The answer is to not mine Aeon. Okay, Tech Man. Okay. Win it in poker. Why is the Aeon fee 55%? I don't know. It has to do with the, what is it? The uncle blocks and all that stuff type in there. I'm not sure how the whole operation works with Aeon. You gotta look into it. Robert never leaves his den. No, I never leave my den. I'm just a lone wolf. Always circulating, looking for prey. And seems like after Ethereum, GPU will fall prey. 16C in Ontario. Nice. It's 16 there. Nice. That's good. Nice weather there right now. Hit the lake. Go for a swim. Tofu prey. Tofu. Oh, crazy, crazy. All right, guys. Well, we better wrap this up because the power is ready to go out in 20 to 25 minutes. I got to get everything ready for a couple hour power failure. Like record a video that's absolute silence, which will be weird. About nothing. Randomness. I'll do like a mining basement update or something with nothing going on. Anyway, guys, I'm much appreciated for everybody that showed up. We'll continue this on how the death of GPUs will be after Ethereum some other time. But thank you everyone for showing up. I will see you guys on the next one.
Rabid out.